Imagine a world where rain simply disappears into the ground, nourishing the earth and replenishing our water sources. Sounds idyllic, right? Well, it's not as implausible as it may seem. These are what we call impervious surfaces. They prevent rainwater from naturally soaking into the ground. Instead, it rushes off, carrying pollutants and debris into our waterways.
It's the difference between what can absorb water and go into the ground and what can't. So things like sidewalks, asphalt, buildings, they all pretty much don't allow water to go through, so they run off, and those are what we call impervious surfaces because they don't allow the water to permeate through.
This runoff can cause a host of problems: flooding, erosion, and water pollution. It can also overwhelm our sewer systems, leading to costly repairs. Enter permeable, also called pervious surfaces.
Pervious surfaces they can be hard, they can be soft, or they can just be soil, but they allow the rainfall to fall on it and then go through it. So it's kind of porous material generally. So the difference between water being able to absorb and not being able to absorb.
My entire driveway was concrete. You can see, even though it has rocks in it, it was not permeable. And so the water would back up and continue to catch and flow into my garage. Did not realize that pervious meant permeable, and it would allow the water to go through, or why that was really important. I'm not even sure I bought into it, but when I did a test and took up one section of my driveway and put in gravel and sand according to the regulations, I'm just amazed. The water goes straight through into the ground and does not go into my garage at all.
These innovative materials are designed to mimic nature, allowing rainwater to infiltrate the ground.
Pervious surfaces have different layers that conduct different functions of that layer. What you see on top is kind of that porous layer that allows rainwater to actually go through the surface. But underneath you have a series of different rock layers that actually allow that water to kind of settle down into the soil. And it acts like a reservoir. It's kind of like, it settles in between the spaces and it allows it to hold there but not sit on the surface. And over time it'll start to go into the water, but generally the idea is you have it where it's kind of fine sand on top and then it gradually gets more coarse as you get down, so you have more holding capacity underneath.
By choosing permeable surfaces, we can make a significant impact on our environment.
So generally the benefit of a pervious surface is that you're still able to use it kind of like a normal impervious surface where you can use your cars, you can drive on it, you can walk on it, but it has the added benefit of preventing the excess stormwater runoff, and it generally allows for that normal site condition as if it had natural soils there, to allow that rainfall to fall into the soil instead of running off downstream. And generally the benefits behind this is that you reduce the runoff volume downstream, but you also improve water quality downstream because you're not taking all those pollutants with it. And generally the idea is that you improve not only the water quality in the streams and in your open water areas, but you also prevent flooding in your communities.
Let's work together to create a more sustainable future.
I wanted to do a small section first to make sure that it was going to actually be beneficial. And we got going, and next thing you know, we have that whole section out. And we got the gravel and the sand and everything that we needed and did it and waited for this next storm. And I'm really happy that I did it. I know that a lot of pervious driveway surfaces are said to be more expensive than just redoing your driveway in concrete, but my insurance company says that they will decrease my insurance. They'll give me a break if I do the whole driveway. I didn't want to do the whole driveway till I knew it worked. And now I'm ready to do the whole driveway.
Every property owner taking a small step is an opportunity that collectively Kiawah becomes more resilient for future generations.
What I'm hoping is that we can get enough people in our area to go together to replace our driveways so we can do it all at once and get a better deal. Ocean Woods got together and got a group price that's much better. And so I'm waiting. Neighbors, sign up, sign up.